In this video, we'll cover inversion of control. What exactly is inversion of control? Well, here's the textbook definition. It's the approach of outsourcing the construction and management of objects. So instead of us manually creating the objects ourselves, we'll outsource this to another entity. Now let's look at a coding scenario. So here's our application and we have a Cricut coach. We'd like to call a method on the Cricut coach and says, hey, give me a daily workout, and then it'll give us that response. Now, this application should be configurable such that we could easily change the coach for another sport, such as baseball, hockey, tennis, gymnastics, etc. We'd like for this app to be configurable. We can easily ask a coach for a workout, and they'll give us a given response. Now, let's look at the ideal solution. So we have our application. We can talk to an object factory and say, hey, give me a coach object. This object factory, based on a configuration, it'll create a coach for us and give us a reference to it. So it could create a cricket coach, a hockey coach, or a baseball coach. And this is all based on a configuration. And so this is where the Spring container comes into play. So the Spring container basically works as an object factory. So we'll tell Spring, hey, give me a given coach object. In the background, Spring will determine which coach object that you need based on a configuration and then give you a reference to that given coach object. Now, a bit more here as far as the Spring container kind of working as an object factory. So this Spring container has two primary functions. One, to create and manage the objects using inversion of control, and then also injecting the object dependencies. That's making use of dependency injection. Now, how can we configure the Spring container? Well, three different approaches here. One is that we can make use of XML configuration, Java annotations, or by configuring using Java source code. Now, XML configuration is considered legacy, so we won't cover it in this course. However, we will focus on the modern solutions here, such as Java annotations and Java source code. We'll have plenty of examples in this section as far as making this type of configuration setup.